Hello, so recently Hypixel released Floor 6, and with Floor 6 a new armor set came out. This armor set is the Necromancer Lord armor, and in this video I'm going to be showing off how overpowered this set is. Because in this video you'll see that I break EHP, well effective health records, and I can just tank any mob. I don't think I can even die in this set. Anyway, so in this video, I'm going to firstly be talking about the cost of the set, then I'm going to be talking about what classes the set's good for and showing that off, and then finally I'm going to be showing off comparing it with other sets like Tier 12 Perfect, Frozen Blaze, Superior, and any other sets which I have. All of those sets which I'm showing off will all be 5-star, and the test will be pretty fair except for the Frozen Blaze, because it's on Renowned. Anyway, let's first get into how you can obtain the set and how much it costs. So firstly, if you want to obtain the set, you can at the end of the dungeon, once you complete floor 6, you get all these different chests, and out of the emerald, bedrock, and obsidian chests, necromancer armor can drop. And if you want to buy it off the auction house, because in the chest it is very cheap, but in auction house it is a lot more. So for the chest plate, it's 64 million. For the leggings, it's 12.75 million. If I go back down to here, the helmet is around 2 million, and the boots are around 2 million as well. But I expect that these could go up after I release this video, because in total right now, this setup does seem to cost around 81 million coins. And that is before hot potato books, reforges, recombobulators if you want to, and other things like that. But first of all, I'm going to show off the stats of this armor at Catacombs level 32 with this armor recombobulated and reforged to giant, because this can give you the most possible effective health. So firstly, the boots give you 2000 health by 675 defense by 36.5 intelligence, 3300 gear score. On the leggings, 4100 gear score, 2200 health, 930 defense, and 36 intelligence. On the chest plate, which is the most overpowered, you get 4515 gear score, 2390 health, 1040 defense, and finally 36.5 intelligence. Then finally, the helmet, you get 3500 gear score, 2000 health, 700 defense, 54 intelligence, is a bit more than other pieces, and once you look at those stats, you can realize that the setup is sort of broken. So if you add all the health together, it's around 8,000 before blessings. But anyway, now I'm just going to get into some gameplay, and I'm going to be showing off the set, how tanky it is, while also comparing it with other armor sets. All the clips from this will be taken from my stream. So firstly, I'm going to be showing off the set on like a mage build with necrotic, and you can see that I can still clear through the rooms really fast, even though I have a ton of effective health. Here you can see I can still use Yeti Sword effectively, and just one-shot the mobs, still good as a mage class. Now onto actually tanking. As you can see, I'm attacking a shadow assassin, and I'm losing no health whatsoever. I'm actually regenning off it. Every hit, I'm like, if you can look at the bottom, I'm gaining about 2.5 thousand health. Like there was, if you could see the green pluses earlier, and I'm destroying through the shadow assassin. Well, I'm not destroying through it, but I'm just tanking it really well. Only problem with tank build is that you cannot kill through the things very fast. Now, if you thought that was impressive, now I'm going to show you off conversing 2 golems with a bunch of terracottas. I can just sit here and the golems attack me, and I'm not doing anything. Well, I am losing a bit of health, but I can just click a few times and earn it all back from lifesteal. Now, I'm going to go on to even more impressive stuff. 3 golems, plus 1, 2, 3. One of them died quite early on, but I still tanked through all of that. Problem is, all my teammates are dying. I'm going to go back out there, and as you can see, only I can survive, and the rest of my teammates are just completely dying. But if I remember using other armor sets and dying to this, now I'm just sitting here and tanking through it. Also, this set isn't just good in dungeons, it's also really good out of dungeons. Here I'm versing a deformed revenant. As you can see, I'm losing some health, but if I use lifesteal, which I'm not using right now, I could earn it all back. Here I'm versing a tier 4 revenant, and I can completely tank it. Like, I'm just sitting still. If you can see down in my hotbar with my health, I'm losing about 208 health, and I'm gaining about 390. So I'm almost regenning, except when it uses a special ability, then I start to lose a bit of health from that. But this is with an Ender Dragon pet, and if I was using a whale pet, my EHP would be a lot higher. Now I'm about to show you a picture of how much EHP I get with a whale pet. So this is with the level 100 whale. I have 89,500 EHP in the end. Now I'm going to show you comparing the stats between all these different armor sets. So firstly, the EHP is 2.1 million with Necromancer Lord. If I switch into Shadow Goggles with Necromancer Lord, put that on, I'll be at 1.4 million. But I do realize it's on Giant. I'll put the actual health up here if it wasn't on Giant. Now I'm going into Tier 12, and I'm on 612,000, which is fairly low. Now Superior is 800,000, and finally Frozen Blaze, well, if I can actually switch into it, because the menu bugged out, put that on, and if I go into SP menu, it should be around 800,000. There we go, 812,000. So from this, you can see that Necromancer Lord destroys all these other sets. Even though the Reforge is on Giant, I put the numbers up if they weren't on Giant, and those numbers are still insane. Now finally, I'm going to show you how much HP I actually got to at max. So without holding the Earth Shard, 2.35 actually million HP. And when I'm holding a 5-star Earth Shard, I got up to 2.5 million HP with a 99% damage reduction. That is overpowered. Finally, I'm going to give an overview on this armor and basically just give a little review. Do I think this armor set is worth it? Definitely. Even though it is 80 million coins, it can survive anything. As you saw in the clips, I was tanking 3 golems at the same time, and you also saw that I hit 2.5 million health, which is, well, not 2.5 million effective health. And that is just overpowered. Even though my stats are very high, still, like, a lower level player might be able to get to 2 million effective health. And also, this set can be viable for 3 classes: Healer, Tank, and Mage. So you can reforge this armor to necrotic, and even if you use Shadow Goggles with it, your effective health is still like 1.5 million, which is a ton. Also, as like a healer, you can switch the helmet out with a Mender Fedora, and I didn't test it, but it's going to be about the same health as the Shadow Goggles, probably a bit more though. So that's really overpowered as well. But anyway, I highly recommend the set. Unless you're a Berserker or an Archer, then I wouldn't, because this set doesn't give any base crit damage or strength, so it doesn't really help out those classes. Although you could probably play this set with those classes, just your damage will be very low. Anyway, I highly recommend the set. It just makes you unkillable, and I think you should go and buy it. I'm not just saying that to flip this armor, because I actually am not flipping this, and I'm keeping this set for myself. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll be doing some more videos later. I'll be doing some more videos soon on Catacombs 33 items, like Reef Falchion, Reef Mask. But if you did enjoy, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, everyone.